Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do a little bit of quick what I call dream terrain creation. It's a process that I've created to easily create terrains for this project I'm working on. And I want to share it with some of you guys out there. It may give you guys some ideas, but I've already since the last video I made, I have gone through and I've created a couple new terrains. It was fairly simple. This is the last one I created. It's really cool. I like it. I love this process. It makes it so easy to create unique looking terrains, and it's perfect for this project. But anyway, I'm gonna share with you guys a process that I do and everything, make you and give you a option, another option to go with your terrain creation. There's just so much you can do. But I love this method. I can easily go back and edit anything. I have a method where I create the terrain, and I can even export that terrain back to an object, and even edit that object in Blender, re-put it back in, and bring it back as a terrain. But anyway, I'm going to show you the process. I have my database of 20,000 plus images that I've created and everything. I moved some over here. I've already done the first 5, so we're gonna go with number 6 here, create it, and go from there. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna, oops, we don't want this. Sorry about that. And everything. We're gonna open everything. It's image to STL. Basically, what it does is it takes and it turns an image into a 3D model. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go for 6L. That's we're gonna go with this right here. It's very unique. We're gonna go through and we're gonna make sure we want standard color and we want full spectrum height map and everything. Depending on what we're doing, we'll change up some things, but we're gonna go basic right here and everything convert to STL. After we get done converting to STL, we're gonna have something like that. We could go in and fine tune it if we want to. Well, like, they look nice and everything. Be a little unique. Got some lower areas and spots. Looks good. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna download it. We're gonna go ahead and also hit this to, so that way come back and do it next. We're gonna do a couple of them right quick. Alright, and let's see, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna show them photo. Just makes things easy. We're gonna minimize this. We're gonna, let's see, this is terrain 6. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna, and WinRAR. WinRAR is awesome. Used them for years, never had no issues. It's great and everything. We're gonna change this. Sorry about that. Neighbor, he must be heading out. But we're gonna change this to 6L, and we're gonna call this STL. We'll do that, and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do one more right quick. And we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna delete this. We don't want that no more. We don't need it. Close out that. We're gonna go back up here. We're gonna undo 7. Unique. Nice. I like that. I like unique and everything. Things stand out a lot different when everything's unique. Got plenty of low areas, so we're gonna have some mountain areas and stuff in the terrain. I like. There's a lot of options we could do. We can even take and everything, place this low area in water later on. Do something. Never know. That one. Everybody guys have them nowadays. And we'll go ahead and click that. So we're ready if we want to do another one and everything. We're gonna do it like we did before, showing photo. We're gonna minimize this. This should be 7. Terrain 7. So we're gonna print out. Get a thing right here. We're gonna move that over, and we're gonna close that. Delete this and close that. Next thing we're gonna rename this 2, and this was 7. So we're gonna name it 7L STL. Just for a way for us to keep track. All this stuff is going into my asset photo and everything, so everything is right there. We're gonna now that we have our 2 STRs done, that we're gonna do, we're gonna open. Now what we want to do is we want to convert our STL into our OBJ. So we're gonna take right here, and we're gonna go to terrain data. And this is terrain 6, and we're gonna grab our STL that we just created, and we're gonna open up, and we're gonna click convert. Takes a couple of seconds to do, not long. The whole process is fairly quick. Before we do that, though, let's see. No, okay, we're gonna go ahead and download the OBJ. We're gonna, after it's done, should be finishing up anytime soon. Okay, it's done. We're gonna restart this so that way we can go ahead and do our next one when we're ready in a minute. Gonna show that in photo. Gonna minimize this. Alright, we're gonna transfer this over into this photo, and we're gonna call this 6L OBJ. Next, we'll change that to terrain data and got our 7th one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, so that way it's off the disk and everything. I had to enter out recycle bin. And then we're gonna go back and everything. Go ahead and do our 7th run. Convert. Download. Wait for it to finish. We're gonna restart. We're gonna open this up, show on photo. And we're gonna come back here, minimize this, and we're gonna put that in, and we're gonna rename this to 7LOBJ. 7LOBJ. We're gonna go ahead and remove this. Delete, we don't need, because we don't need it anymore. Go ahead and close out of that. Now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go back into Unity. Like I say, we imported everything into a Unity asset folder, so you gotta let Unity do its thing. Okay, first thing now, what we're gonna do before anything is we're gonna go where we're storing this stuff, which I created terrain data folder and everything to put everything in. We're gonna come right here, and we're gonna go and we're gonna create what's called a terrain layer. We're gonna also rename that terrain layer to 6L terrain layer. That's just so we can easily keep track of it. We're also gonna lock that in place, and we're gonna go to well, we got our images here. We're gonna find 6L, and bam, that's done. Alright, now we're gonna go to terrain 8 again. We're gonna go to terrain 7. We're gonna do the same thing. Create a terrain layer. Name it 7L terrain layer. And we're gonna lock this in place and go get the image for it. Alright. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna go back to terrain data. Terrain data 6. Because I clicked too fast for it. We're gonna go to a new scene. We're gonna go create. Don't save. We don't need to save anything there because everything was already saved previously. One time I just was messing around with a few things looking. Alright, but we're gonna take that OBJ file that we created, and we're gonna make sure it says 000. You always want to do that. Alright, after that and everything, we don't want our terrain to be created like that. So we gotta arrange it, and specifically for it, my settings is minus 90 and everything by 180 to get it perfect and everything. But after we do that, after we get rotated and all that good stuff and everything, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna create object to terrain. Create terrain. Make sure you have wherever you create and everything clicked on when you go to do it. Alright, we can close out that now. Alright, next thing we got to do is we got to highlight that terrain for everything on it, and then we go and everything and we create another terrain. Why? Because this terrain and everything, I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't want to save and everything. For you have issues with it, so this is just one thing you go to. We're gonna go here. We're gonna grab terrain width, terrain length, and terrain height. We're gonna take those values and everything and stick on the new terrain that we created. paste. No, after that, we're gonna go back to the terrain that the system created, and we're gonna export all raw and everything. We're gonna export it, and we're gonna take it to, we want to make sure it goes to our terrain data file, so we can keep track of that and everything. After this is terrain 6, so we're gonna name this and everything. We're gonna name it 6L terrain data. We're gonna save that, and we're gonna go over here and we're gonna import it into the one that we created. Now after that's done and everything, we can take and everything, we can delete that, we don't need it no more and everything. Alright, now we're gonna go through and we're gonna attach our terrain on and everything. We go to paint texture, we go to where it says layer, add layer, and we're gonna look for 6L and everything. Right now, we'll fix the texture in a minute, but what we want to do right now, because we don't want the terrain to be that small, so we're gonna increase the terrain a little. So we're gonna increase it by 1,000. Let's see, we'll try at 75, see how it looks, see if we want to change it. We'll see in a minute. Alright, now we're gonna go to our terrain there. Alright, we made this terrain 1,000 by 1,000, so we're gonna take in everything, and the value is gonna be exactly the same. Oops. Oh, we forgot 0 in there, didn't we? When we go up to terrain, we should see perfectly outlined and all that. Alright, now after this is done, we're gonna play around with it. We're not gonna do a lot, but we're gonna take and we're gonna smooth our height. We're gonna take and everything, we're gonna go over it, knocks out all that noise that was left over from the creation of it. See, you see all the noise in it? It just smooths all that out, so that way it looks a little bit more natural, because in real life, you'd have erosion over time, you wouldn't have nothing that spiky. Unless you're in some situation, might be an asteroid, comet, or something like that. Might have a lot of jaggedy spots, so keep that in mind. But yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna just, like I say, just kind of smooth it out. If we want to, we can adjust our heights on it. Is the terrain, so you can use terrain tools on it, which is great, and you go through and fine detail everything if you wanted to, adjust some properties. All portions we want things to be smooth, and like I say, you can add in your trees and stuff, but yeah, it just saves so much time doing this compared to having to sit down like, what's this color gonna be? What is this color be? It doesn't need to be, and everything. Doing it this way, it simplifies the whole process and takes out like 99% of the hard work that you do. And like I say, I mean, we could always come back and everything later, add more into it. adjust heights of certain areas if we wanted to. Kind of smooth out sections. This is gonna be a pretty. This is a pretty nice little terrain right here. I like it. That's perfect. Fastest terrain creation you will ever run into. There ain't no faster way. No, I tried them all. Takes all that hard work away. Like I say, let your work be unique. The thing about it is I've created all these pictures myself, so you never find another picture like it. There you go, go through just. It's a nice little train, and you could adjust the heights even more, and make it even bigger. Going this way, you're not using a set amount of size. I hate that about Unity terrain. Oh, you gotta do it this size. Find a workaround. But yeah, this is perfect for what we'll have planned in the future. Let's see if we zoom in a little bit. I want to look right quick, kind of see what the train looks like from a prior view. So let me. Not bad. Not bad. Not here the error. It can be. If I want to adjust it down. So it's great. Natural looking. At the same time, gives it unique look and everything. Like I say, I want that dream type of look. You go with a look more natural, it's depending on what you use, but you see what I'm using, so that's what you're gonna get. But yeah, like I say, you can go back through, and some in it, like I say, through the whole process, you can do adjustments, which is great. And the process is so quick where you can later on, if you want to go back and change something, you have the ability to. Alright, let's see. We'll do this train. We're gonna take and we're gonna cut the main camera off on this automatically, and we will save this stage. Save as, and let's see. This was 6 hours, so we would go to scenes. We will name this to 6L. 6L. Like I say, every one is unique. That's the cool thing about it. Alright, let's go to the next stage. I don't know, repertoire. And we will go to train data 7. Alright, we will throw our image in. Let's go ahead. Most time I unpack my prefabs. I don't like messing with something with prefab. Still connected because it has a way of saving it at times, and you may not want it saved. So keep that in mind when you're doing something. Let's see, default, we're gonna create train real quick. Trade Unjoke to train. Choose. Exit. Terrain. Game objects. The object. Terrain. Then go right here. Copy this. Alright, now we'll smooth the height on this. Sorry, I got a little quiet for a minute. I do that a lot when I got something I'm trying to concentrate on. You see how simple it was though. I gotta say, every picture is unique. This is great. You never know what the outcomes of your terrain's gonna be. This is great. And you got something unique too. You don't got something that you're spending a lot of money on. Just your imagination. Yeah, with this project focusing on dreams and stuff, because I mean that's main focus is dream. What is a dream? Anything you want it to be. Oh, a dream can't be like this. Who says it can't be like that? My dreams are whatever I want them to be. We don't want nothing too spuggy looking. Well, we're hitting 30-minute mark, ain't we? Well, you can see we've done a lot in 30 minutes of time. what takes a lot of people a lot more time to do. And also, with it being one full mesh like this, it doesn't take a lot of too much processing power. And with the texture only being one picture, you don't got multiple textures going about, and you're getting all your scene ain't looking all flat in one color. Oh god, I can't stand games like that and everything where everything's the same color. Even in a lot of RPGs that you play, it's like that, where you're supposed to have a fantasy type world. Well, if you want fantasy and everything, look at the avatar. Every color just pops out and like, wow. Yeah, this is, like I say, dream terrain. Use the idea. Makes it so much better. So much, your terrains are so much more unique doing it this way. Who says you had to follow the same way as everybody else? Unique. People want unique. They don't want the same thing. Yeah, we got a nice little. I think we're about finished on here for right now. And we can sit here all day and adjust little bitty things. But I think this is good for this go around for right now. We'll come back in later. Place objects, vegetation, trees, all that good stuff. It will really brighten up and everything. But yeah. Yeah, so like I say, let's go ahead and save this. We'll go ahead and turn off main camera because we don't want to use it later. And at least not for right now. We could save this. DreamSeed system scene, and we'll name this 7L. Easy reference. Yeah, I'm not going through naming my scenes something large and everything. I figure it's easier to call something small than something with a big name and for that and everything. And I figured the L level 1, level 2. Oh dear. So I mean, it makes sense in my head anyway. But anyway, we took around 30 minutes and everything. We created 2 unique terrains and each one totally different size in comparison with the terrain, many different features in both. It was quick, simple, easy to do, and for now we are done, and hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you watch my next one. If there's something you want to see, let me know. We'll try to get it out there. But like I say, it ain't that hard. Don't think too hard about what you're doing. They're easy. Have fun doing it. Whatever way you choose and everything, but don't stress yourself out. Anyway, talk to you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. We are out of here. Peace.